Make-A-Wish grants wishes, and the hope and joy they offer is meant to improve the health of children with some pretty serious illnesses. But of course, none of that happens without an army of volunteers. Joining us now is Leslie Motter. He is the president of Make-A-Wish America, and of course, WWE superstar Cody Rhodes, both here to talk about the Wishmakers recruiting drive. And thank you, first of all, both for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Leslie, let's start with you. Can you just explain what a Wishmaker is?
Absolutely. A wishmaker is anyone that takes action to help grant wishes. We could not grant wishes without wishmakers. The individual donors, the volunteers, the doctors, the nurses, our corporate partners, and of course our celebrity superstars as well. It really does take a community, a village to grant a wish, and that's what a wishmaker is.
Cody, you are obviously a very recognizable name, a very recognizable face for people who not only just watch professional wrestling, but just as an entertainer in general. Why did you decide to get involved with Make-A-Wish?
WWE and Make-A-Wish have a tremendous history together. It's a 40-year relationship, over 6,000 wishes granted. When you grow up in the industry and you want to be part of this and win championships and all the in-ring action and fun that comes with pro wrestling and sports entertainment, it's not until you have a moment like a wish with a child and their family that you realize perhaps what it's all for. It's the most real thing we can do. It's the highest honor. It's the greatest responsibility to be able to, oh, you like what we do. Well, let's have this moment together, and to be part of the show. I love it. There isn't a better thing that happens during my day than when I'm able to do a wish, whether it's backstage at Raw or SmackDown, whatever it is. It's just a great feeling. It's an incredibly real thing to be doing.
It is something that is honored and respected, Leslie, all year long. But April is World Wish Month. Can you talk about the month of April itself and why it's so special when it comes to this topic?
Absolutely. We have just launched Wishmakers Wanted campaign, and we are dedicating the month of April to recruit more than 1 million wishmakers to help us make wishes possible for all of the children in the world. We actually have 2 children waiting for every wish that we grant. That's why the Wishmakers campaign is so important to us. We need more people involved so that we can deliver the life-changing impact of a wish and the hope, strength, and joy that that means to all of the deserving children. I encourage everyone to go to wishmaker.org to understand how you can be part of this global movement.
Leslie, you just took the words out of my mouth. I was going to ask you where people could go for more information because I know a lot of people are interested. You took care of that, so I have one question left, and this one specifically goes to Mr. Rhodes. You have had a very interesting series of run-ins with a guy named The Rock, most recently this past Monday. You have a big event coming up. What is your message to The Rock right now if he is watching, because he left you nice and bloody the last time?
Well, I think Rock and I clearly don't agree, judging from the battle wounds here. We don't agree on anything, but in the spirit of what we're talking about, I could tell you one thing we would agree on would be April being World Wish Month, and just the fact that as a member of WWE and Rock, technically my boss, also my opponent at WrestleMania Night 1, that we're going to try and do everything we can when we're outside the ring to help when it comes to these wishes. Speaking of WrestleMania 40 and The Rock, 19 wishes Friday, the day before, going into the big event. So I look forward to that just as much as I look forward to the event itself.
Leslie and Cody, we appreciate you taking the time this morning. You guys are doing amazing things, not only Cody inside the ring, but the both of you outside the ring as well. Thank you so much again. We appreciate it.